crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same show. So please be quiet. I'm being polite. You did crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same show. So please be quiet.
Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John, that's at the bottom of the screen if you like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is showing you how you can draw out your key levels when it comes to trading gold. I know a lot of people ask me about trading gold and what's the best way they could possibly find, areas of interest in the market where they could buy and sell from. I have made a video on GBP/CHF, which is the currency pairs, and how this works out. But I thought, let me just make a set one for gold so people don't get confused and they can figure out how to identify key levels in the market, or how I do it. With all that being said, I hope you're going to like this one, guys and girls. Let's get straight into the video.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.
Okay, so you can see I'm on my chart right now. It's gold. I am on FX Open. It's just another brokerage on TradingView. You can use Xauusd, you can use FX CM, you can use so many of them. But I'm just using this one because it's a clear chart where I'm going to be able to show you how I'm able to actually draw out these support and resistance levels. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I have this tool over here, which is my horizontal ray. For you to get your horizontal rays, you're going to have a whole bunch of drawing tools over here. On the left hand side, shortcut keyed for me with a star, and it helps me out when trading. Now what I'm going to do is I always start on the monthly time frame and I work my way backwards. So therefore I have the strongest levels of support and resistance drawn out, basically my key levels. So I'm just going to draw the floor and then I'm going to draw the roof. So we can see here, this is what I would call the floor, and I've already got everything lined up here for me. I've got it all saved. You can save these yourself. You don't have to write them every single time. As soon as you draw a line, you can just go to a button and I can just go straight away to my monthly support level, and it's right here. And I can do the same thing again. I can just even clone this if I want to, and I can just move this up here, and then I can just right click on here and I can just literally change this to my monthly resistance level. So we can see that I've got a floor and I've got a roof for my monthly resistance levels. Now with the monthly time frame, what actually happens here is these are very strong levels in the market for you. So what I do tend to look for is if I can find any other monthly time frame markers within this price action area. And I know a lot of people are going to say, how far back do you go? You don't really need to go much further back than 3 to 6 months. It all depends on what price action looks like on the left of the chart. But we can see there's a lot of price action over here on gold within the last couple of months, going all the way back to August 2020. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mark out some more levels. So I'm just going to literally clone this, and we can see here is another level because the market tried to sell. It could not break this level. I can see there's another strong level here, and I can also see there is another strong level here because the market had bought up. And so back to this level. Now, like I said, I just want to have my monthly levels nice, strong and tight for me, so I know they are all good. So price action isn't actually at that level at the moment, so this is a resistance. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to go down to the weekly time frame. Now, when I'm on the weekly time frame, you can see how price action starts to look a bit better. So you can see price action sold all the way down to this monthly time frame. It did cover this liquidity wick, which I did tell people we could expect price action to go down towards when we was in the sell. And now we can see off of this monthly level of support, we've seen price action close bullish on a weekly candle and then go for a continuation of a buy all the way up. So realistically, if we're looking for where price can go up to, if it wants to reject, heavy before anything, it can go up to this level over here, and then we could be seeing a pullback if it chooses to do so. As we can see, the market has rejected off this level before. So when it goes to the weekly time frame, again, I'm just looking for my floor and I'm looking for my roof. But I can see I've covered much of my floor in terms of support over here, pretty much over here. There's a monthly resistance. I couldn't see this before on a different time frame, which was the monthly. So I'm just going to draw a line over here, and then I'm just going to literally go to my settings, which is here. You can also right click and go to it, and I'm just going to go to my weekly resistance, and that's pretty much all I need for my weekly resistance here. I have got a level here if I want to draw one, so in fact I am actually going to just clone this and just put one here as well. Now we're starting to see more areas in the market where price action could actually go towards and stop. So we're seeing some type of traffic as price could be buying all the way back up. So here are levels. I've got weekly levels now. Now I'm going to go down to my daily chart, and I can see that the chart is already pretty much covered. I mean, in terms of levels that I need, I've got monthly and weekly levels, because we can see we've got more than enough to see what price action could be doing between any of these areas here, 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 and here. Before I see a lot of movement on price action, it's going to take a while for price action to get all the way back up to this level. So these are some very good levels for me to just have marked out. I know people are going to have different levels. They're not all going to be the same, but you got to remember, even if you had a different level from someone else, if you miss a level and, you know, it does go to, let's say, a level that you did mark up, and then you see a rejection off of there, then all the better for you. So again, people are probably going to be asking me, okay, John, this is great. You've shown us the levels. What do we do from here? Do we just enter trades? Where do we put our stop loss? Where do we put our take profit? Now, this is where this system comes into play. Now, this system is what I call Trinity. This is alerts you would be getting for gold breakouts in the market. So it's going to show you any breakouts on gold between the M15 time frame, the M30, H1, H4, and the daily time frame. What it actually will do is whenever price gets to any of the key levels that I just previously shown you, what you will be looking for is some type of reaction at that level. So of course, if price is buying up towards an area and you see a resistance level, then you'd be waiting for an M15, M30, H1, H4, etc. sell alert from that level, and vice versa if you're looking for price going down and you're waiting for a buy back up. This is what I teach people, and this is what you saw at the beginning of the video. All of those trades that you saw at the beginning of the video in the pip count section, that is what Trinity is giving you as alerts. But again, you would have drawn out your support and resistance levels, which are your key areas from the higher time frames, in order for you to be in a position where you'll be able to catch these types of trades. So these alerts do go off. They are frequent enough. If you are in, you know, just the gold group alone, you're only going to get gold. There is a majors group where you can get alerts on all the major pairs. There's a swing trading group where you only get the 1 hour time frame alerts and higher. And there is a scalping group where you pretty much get everything. Now that one is a bit much for some people, but again, it's if you want it, you can have all of these groups. There's also a indices group where you can be trading US 30, NAS 100, or SPX 500, and you'll just get alerts on that. So they'll be separate. So even if you've got all the groups, you can actually mute all the groups you do not use and only trade, let's say, the gold group or the indices group or the major group, whatever you decide to do. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, using a alert-based indication. So we can see that price action had bought back up into this area, which is the monthly support area. And we can see that price action was failing to break this area just as it was holding at this area before. So what actually happened is you had a Trinity alert that actually appeared for you at M15 one. It was between these days, and this is what you would get here. So let's go down to a 15-minute time frame so you can just understand what I'm talking about. And right here, there was a Trinity alert right here. And what you do is that you'll get an alert from the candle breakout. But like I've explained before in the previous video for gold, your job is not to try and think that this is a signal service. It's not a signal service. But what it will do for you is it will help you to understand that once an alert does come up, go to TradingView, grab your short or long tool, this being the long tool because it's a buy, put your stop loss just below the low, which is here, and then put your take profit at least 1 to 4 going up. So we need to just make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And this would be a viable trade for us to take, meaning that if we lose 3 times, we still have a 4th attempt at trying to get this trade right, you know, as price action continues to move. So this might not be the right trade. This might only go to where it needs to, which is here. But at the same time, you know, once you get better and better, this was still almost a 3.0 trade. It was a 2.95 risk to reward trade. It pretty much did 3/4 of what you needed it to do. Again, from what I've just taught you guys and girls to do. Price action got to a key level. We had an alert from a key level, which was a Trinity alert, and we could have entered price action just like this when we went to TradingView, and you'd have been able to put this stop loss over here into your phone or to your MT4 platform. You'd have been able to put this take profit up here or higher, which would have been 1 to 4. So, you know, it's very, very simple how you can do this. And I hope this does help you guys and girls out when it comes to understanding key levels and market structure on gold. If you'd like to get into any of my other groups, please don't hesitate. Just come over into my Discord. And when you're in my Discord, you can see over here that I've got, you know, many different services. You've got crash courses, which you can pick up here. You've also got the Neo Telegram alerts as well, which is in here, so you can read through this if you want to. You've also got signal and copy trading right over here as well. And then we've got Morpheus Trend Alert, which helps you pick up trend identification in the market. I've got this in a Telegram group. A lot of these services are Telegram groups, which, remember, they are paid groups. So please don't message me for free access. They are paid groups, these ones here. But my Discord is free. So you will be able to get into my Discord, where I am giving out trades as well in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory section, which is over here. And a lot of the time I post gold in there, or any other trades you can see I do post in there as well for people to be able to make money from. So I hope it helps you, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.